Well, hello YouTube. Nothing too spectacular going on. Taking a little peek at basically goldfish and two African dwarf frogs. One bristlenose pleco and a couple snails. Geez, that's a humongo. What the hell is that snail? Ramhorn over there. Couple mysteries. Yeah. It turns out goldfish like to taste the plants if they ever start to eat them. So yeah, he's ate all the plants out of here pretty much. He eats the hornwort, completely gone. And why do I have him? Well, if you've been watching my videos, you know this is my daughter's fish and can't get rid of him. So I guess he live his humongous life in this little tank. But there's a couple frogs have to suffer with him in there. I'm only seeing one, but there should be two. Anywho. So here's my Skittles tank. Well, I'm trying to make mostly reds or really type things. I haven't called it in a long time. I need to call like some of them out of there. It's one of my new plants. Another new plant. I got some dwarf raspberry in there. That one's had something on his lip. It's only one. I don't have the heart to do anything with it. I just let it be. All kind of different plants in here. Pilomoths. There is some subwassertang. Subwassertang. Wassertang. Yeah, whatever that is. That's that one. Pink flamingo I saved. Crip, I don't remember what kind that one is. I got those kind of plants. I forget the name of those. I don't think that's Java fern, but I'm not sure what it was. I can't remember. Here's another one that's above the surface. This plant here, which is those ones. Yeah. I'm just kind of messing about. Nothing special going on. Anywho, here's my 40. My snails are looking rough. The plecos have been killing them, honestly. Yeah, I got the Danio glowfish. I got guppies, platies. Nothing too fancy. Oh, better take that glare off. There's multicolored Neocaridina shrimp in there. There's a few random cories I had from some experiments, and they just never died out. They just live in there happily. I don't have any two of the same kind anymore. So experiment gone awry. Oh, there is a couple nearite snails in there. They're supposed to be the olive ones, but mine are kind of black. A few different plants. Anubias congensis. It's above the surface plant. Little fries in there. Looks like those plants came up. I need to replant those. The plecos like to knock my plants out. Anyways, that's my 40 breeder. It's kind of like a catch-all for me though, really. It's a pretty big tank, you know, across the bottom. It's not very tall though. And we can open the light up for this one. So I have Glow Daniel Fry, Danio or Danio, whatever you want to call him. There's quite a bit of them in there, actually. I don't know what that was. It looked like something else moved across there. I'll have to investigate. Looks like something bigger was in there. Anyway, there's a ton of little fry in here. These Daniels take a little while to get growing. Not too long. A good few weeks for sure. Some Danio fry. My special little breeding box here. Not too special. Oh, I've been trying to grow some pothos. It's not going real well. I took a little branch and I don't know. I heard you're supposed to dry it out or something, and I tried that and that wasn't working. Because otherwise the roots rot. I think I should have just put it straight in the water. It's been dying out. I'm trying to save it. I got another one over here. Don't mind all this fish crud. I mean, it's a fish tank, you know. Pothos. It's not going too hot for me. Probably work better with someone that don't have lids on their tanks. Bad call, Brick. Anyways, hey YouTube. So there's that. Jump over to here. Trying to fix this light a little bit. Here's my Blue Dream Neocaridina tank and my dwarf Rasboras. And I always forget. I don't know if that's a regular Rasbora or a Phoenix. I don't know. But I got two of those. That's all that made it after my long session with them. I never did breed them. I just they came in kind of bad. A bunch of them died. The same happened with my dwarf Rasboras, but I managed to salvage them and breed them. Rasboras are pretty, you know, fragile through the mail, if you want to say. I have one albino bristlenose, and I got a little baby. I had some babies I found last time I cleaned. They're all green. I put a little baby in this one, Nubius congensis, another one of my new plants, another new plant, new plant. Kind of a jungle in there. I actually haven't been keeping up on my tanks very well. But I put a bristlenose baby in my mini tank in the kitchen, and one in here, and one in my Skittles tank over there. So I was gonna see if I could see him, but there is an Autosynclus in here. He's usually out. He's pretty good size. And there's a normal albino bristlenose pleco in here too, and a little baby. Anywho, that's kind of like my bedroom setup. Just got some tanks lurking around. Surprised my wife puts up with it. And so we're here. There you go. Like that dirty looking wall. We're not always the best YouTubers, right? Some people are just messing around. I ain't looking for no money. Maybe someday. I just share for fun. Little owl. Anywho, we're gonna jump, take a little ride down the mystery hallway to the kitchen. I still ain't cleaned that curtain. There's a big stain on there. Anyways, I got a couple platy fry over here, like 3 of them. Sometimes if there's a really small one or something and I want to save it, I'll throw it in here. They're getting big enough to go back. So I got a couple. And then there's some shrimp in there and some plants. It's a really, really tiny tank. It was a huge waste of money. I wouldn't recommend it unless you just have zero space and something like this. I mean, this is all set up. It's got a heater, a sponge filter, air pump. The only thing that sucks is the light. This light didn't go to it, and it don't work for it. It doesn't even light up. It's junk. But it gets plenty of sunlight, so I still get algae on the sides and stuff. I thought about getting rid of it, but man, I dropped a little penny into this, and I ain't going to ever see that again, so it just kind of hangs out. Anyways, let's go look outside. So I did see a fish today, but I think this snail's tough. He still moves a little bit, so I keep putting him back on here. Maybe he'll regain himself or something. I've seen some fish, but I had quite a few in there, and I haven't really been seeing them. So I think most of them died, but I did see one this morning. It's so green in there, I can't see nothing anyway. I'd have to go fishing. Take some of these leaves out of there. Yeah, this barrel pond's kind of a bad idea. That's a fun thought, but you really need some kind of water flow. And it's just really not very big. I think you need something bigger. So here's my arm. About an arm's length, or half arm's length, if you got a long arm. Got a little sponge in the side. Yeah, it's just a little barrel. As a comparison, there's a snail. So there was a fish in there today. I seen one, but they really like to hide. It loses water kind of fast too. Not too fast, but I got garden snakes and fish and cats and who knows. Probably got in there and ate a bunch of them or something. Or they just died from the water turning green. So yeah, if you do an outside pond, I recommend getting a solar thing, you know, to make the water pump during the day or something. Something bigger. This is just too small to be messing with, unless you're really out here wanting to mess with it. And I'm not. It was all free. I didn't buy anything for it. I had some extra sand I put in the bottom. I had that rock. I found the barrel. Yeah, I found this barrel. I found it, I cut it in half because it was kind of beat up. I did use the wrong kind of sealant, so that could be a factor in stuff dying. But I want to say overall, if you do this, you probably want something bigger. Much bigger. anyways. Hey, there's some buildings. No church over there. Anyways. Oh, I bought that at a yard sale for $1. It's just a can. I thought it was cool, and then somebody been spitting chew or something in it, and it's like, this thing stinks, so I just left it out here. Anywho, I just made a little fun little video for no reason. Why not? Yeah, I'll be honest, I haven't been maintaining my... Oh, there's a pygmy koi right there. Look at that. They don't come out very often. One of my pygmy koi. In time, these rasboras get nice and red. They have to get fairly old to do it. I suppose the right water conditions helps them turn red faster too. Yeah, I was just bored, so I thought I'd make a little video for no reason. Gotta go to work here in a little while, so. Anyway, you have a good day, YouTube, and peace.